If you are thinking about spin and goes in 2026, you might be asking yourself one question. Is this format beatable? Or are you just signing up to donate rake and money to the regulars? Because if we are honest, a lot of people think spins are dead. High rake, a lot of regulars, and an insane variance. Short answer? Yes, spin and goes are still beatable, but not the way most players try to beat it. And in this video, I will show you what actual win rate you can expect, why a lot of players are losing, and what separates best players from the rest. Let's break it down. This format have an insane variance, and a lot of people and even players playing this format thinks that it's unbeatable. So you just enter in or you play a little bit, and then you find that every single time you are playing either against the regulars, or you are getting into an insane variance because the structure is not great or the multiplayer are not hitting, and you just think, oh, that's actually not a format that I want to play, because I was playing cash games or I was playing MTTs, and those other formats seems like way easier, right? And then the multiplayers can create an emotional swings, and added to that a huge variance, and you are done. You quit. And that's what most people are doing. They are just quitting before understanding what's happening in reality with spin and goes. Before you quit a game or any kind of format, you need to understand how to beat it, or what the word beatable means in this exact format. So when you enter the spins, you might have a bad swing straight from the beginnings, and when I'm talking about swings, it might not be an EV swing, because it can be just a money swing, because you don't hit a big multiplier, and then hitting 2x 3x over a long period, or not hitting a big multiplier over a long period, you might think, oh, I'm not beating the format, I'm quitting. Or the opposite, sometimes people just enter and then hit a big multiplier and think, oh great, so this format is for me, and then he find the reality after a few weeks or a month or whatever, and then think, oh no, like this is even after a big multiplier I'm losing. So what's really happened? What's happening in spins is that actually it's not a one game, it's not a short period format, it's actually a small edge format that compounds over huge volume. So you cannot make assumptions in spins before really playing a lot of volume, and then having the right numbers to get the right assumptions and the right conclusions. So here comes in the expectations, what we can expect from the spins, what we can be winning, but you cannot expect to be winning straight from the beginning. And when I say winning, of course, like not making a million, right? Because like this is the dream this format is selling. So you see people hitting a million, and then you say, oh, I can be a millionaire in a few minutes, but this is not what's happening. If edges are small, most people assume that means small results. So why does it even matter to play this format, right? Let me show you something. This is a steady month playing mid-high stacks. You might think, oh, this is just variance. This is a good month because you hit the right multipliers. But no, this is calculated in EV. And this is what small structured edges looks like over volume. This doesn't happen because of luck. When we talk about luck in spins, something like this can happen in a 1 month. This is variance inside of a profitable system. Sounds crazy, right? But you need to know and understand that this is not easy. Yes, it's gonna be hard to reach it, but it's achievable if you put in the work. Of course, you should not expect it to happen every month or very frequently. And of course, you should expect to have bad months, some flat months, and this is part of the structure. Edges are thin in spins, not because players are strong, it's because of the format. Short structure, high rake, few hands, fast blind increase, all those factors combined makes it difficult to realize your edge. Even if you are better than your opponent, you will not get enough time to realize your edge in a one game. And that's normal in this format. Your skill shows over 1,000 of games, not 5. Most people fail because they don't understand fundamentals. They don't understand push or fold, stack transition, and how exploit shifts with blind increase. In spins, 8 big blind or less doesn't mean game over. That's often where your actual EV come from. If you don't understand those spots, you are most likely leaking EV without realizing it. Every stack depth has a structure, every phase has a plan, and if you don't adapt, you lose EV. This is what separates spins from other formats. You can't just play tight, sit there and wait for the perfect spot. It's just you and 2 other players. The game is moving fast. You can't hide. You need to move and look for your EV. You keep transitioning between stack depth. In spins, you don't have time to wait for your edge. You have to understand where it is and grab it. And because the format is so compressed, where do you think most EV is coming from? Of course, it's heads up. Heads up rewards the player that understands pressure. You are playing almost every hand. Your VPIP is super high. You don't wait for premiums. You are always putting pressure, and here small pots matters. In heads up, you are not trying to win one big hand. You are trying to win and get your edge over and over again. If your heads up fundamentals are weak, you are giving away EV every single hand. Heads up is where your understanding of population tendencies and exploit adjustment really shows. So what actually separates players that win in this format from those who don't? When I look at players that consistently win in this format, I see few patterns. They are not perfect, they are not GTO bots. They don't know every spot perfectly. They just understand their fundamentals deeply and know where their strengths are. They know their ranges. They know how to navigate through them, and they know when to adapt. Same for Nash. They know it as a baseline, but they know when to deviate. They don't panic short stack. They don't just auto-follow charts. They understand that stack depth change strategy. They just adjust dynamically in what they are having in front of them. And very important, they know that a plus EV decision doesn't mean it always wins. Most of those players, they know where their edge is and lean into it. And on top of that, they know and understand population tendencies. They know when population overfold, they know when population call too wide, and they know when population overlimp, etc. And most of population tendencies exploits. Winning players are not gamblers, they are not GTO bots. They are players that manage small edge extremely well. But even if you understand all this, there is one thing that still makes spins feel brutal. It's variance. In spins, multipliers and card distribution create emotional spikes. You play a few spins and your bankroll is either very happy or crying. In short term, downswings feels bigger and results move faster. A plus EV decision doesn't mean a win in this format. Short results in spins are very noisy. I always recommend to my students to never look at their results in short term and just keep consistent. If you judge your skill over 200 games, it feels very random. If you judge it over 1,000, structure becomes more visible. And unfortunately, that's the part most players never stay long enough to see. Spins are not dead. It's misunderstood. If you treat it like gambling, it will feel like gambling. If you treat it like a structure, it becomes beatable. This format rewards players who understand fundamentals, adapt dynamically, and stay stable over volume. In the next video, we are going to break down exactly why most spin players lose money even when they run good. And if you are serious about spins, you might want to join our Discord where we discuss strategy daily. The link is below.